All right, good morning, traders. Today is February 8th, 2024. My SPY pivot is 495.32. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. SPY, FNGU, Diamond Dow, QQQ closed over the bullish trap, over the 17 EMA trend indicator. SPY, QQQ, and SMH all made new all-time highs yesterday. FNGU made a new 2-year high. IWM closed under a bearish trap under the 17 EMA. IWM needs to get with the program. Gold maintains its bullish flag, closing over the bullish trap over the 17. Silver, on the other hand, remains bearish and closed the day below the trap and below the 17 for the fourth day in a row. So silver's in a downtrend, gold's in an uptrend. USO closed inside the bearish trap and below the 17, but still hanging on to that uptrend. UNG, complete disappointment there. Closed under a bearish trap below the 17 EMA and started a downtrend, and I think it's working on new lows. New lows every day now. So US dollar index closed above the flat 200 SMA and is working and trading inside the rubber band candle. All right, let's go look at some charts. All right, we'll start off with SPY. You see here, SPY closing over the trap, over the trend indicator, higher low, higher high, working out nicely there. Where is my pivot? Is going to be right at the bottom of these tails right here. Right there, 495.30. 495.32. So that's my pivot for today. Below that, I'm a bear. Above that, I'm a bull. So there's SPY. There's the pivot. Let's take a look at QQQ. All right, QQQ on the daily again. Higher low, higher high, closed over the trap, over the trend indicator, new all-time high for SPY and QQQ. Let's take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU, new 2-year high there. So we come back. You can see the last time we were up here was back in February 2nd. New 2-year high for FNGU. All right, closing over the trap, over the trend indicator, nice green candle up. All right, so looking for some follow through on that one. There's FNGU. Let's take a look at IWM. That's the Russell 2000. All right, Russell closing under the trap, under the trend indicator, still working on that uptrend line. So having a hard time here with IWM getting going. So looking almost ready to start a downtrend with that lower high. I got to say, if it takes out this low, we have a downtrend. So there's IWM. Let's take a look at energy, crude oil first. So here's crude oil. All right, still in a bullish flag, still hasn't broken. We've got a double bottom here, triple bottom here. Still has not broken the triple bottom. All right, so still in an uptrend, but in a pullback. All right, closed inside the trap underneath the 17 EMA. All right, so that's a bearish trap underneath the 17 EMA. Nice green candle challenging the trap. Looks like another challenge of the trap later today. I can see them spiking up early in the morning. All right, so there's USO. Let's take a look at UNG. Here's UNG, and we are in a downtrend on UNG because we broke this higher low that we had from back here. So what we got here is a lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap, under the trend indicator. A lot of space there between trend indicator and price action. So UNG, so I don't know if those are all-time highs or not, or all-time lows. Yeah, I think that's an all-time low for UNG right there. All right, see that? All-time low. So UNG making new all-time lows every day. That's strange. Energy in the United States and the economy's booming, and yet we've got one of the energy ETFs making new all-time lows. Something seems wrong, because we're market's making brand new highs, but we've got one of the components of energy is making new all-time lows. Something's not right. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, so there's UNG. Now let's take a look at some precious metals. GLD. All right, so here's GLD. Closing over the trap, over the trend indicator, still in a bull flag. Just consolidating, still more consolidation. Broke this downtrend right through here. Created a rubber band candle right there. So we'll see if they can get through that. All right, so there's GLD. Let's take a look at SLV. Silver in a downtrend. Breaking this low right here. All right. So silver puts in a lower high and is working on the next lower low for silver on the daily chart. And we closed lower high, lower low, closed underneath the trap, underneath the trend indicator. Silver not looking good at all. All right, let's take a look at SMH. So here's SMH printing new all-time highs there on the SMH. Intel is in a downtrend now for some reason, but SMH is printing new all-time highs. So SMH in an uptrend, higher low, higher high, closing over the trap, over the trend indicator. XLF. XLF, higher low, higher high, closing over the trap and over the trend indicator. XLF, nice bull flag right there. Look for a possible breakout. Try to pick that off at the bottom of the flag if you can. From zone 1 into zone 2, there's XLF. Let's take a look at IYT. So here's IYT breaking out of the bull flag yesterday, actually day before, and then yesterday putting in higher low and a higher high. Is this all-time highs? No, I think this is a new 20-month high. Let me see where we got here. So we're right across there. So let me just scan it over to right here. So basically, we're up at the highs for March right there. All right. So it's about a new 22-month high right there on IYT. Nice sign, nice bull flag. Hopefully that's a measured move. It's a move up, consolidate over to the right. Like to see this move twice as far. Maybe we get it, maybe we don't, but nice move up on IYT. Let's take a look at XLK. It's our technology sector. Technology sector in a bull flag out here. Not a pretty bull flag, kind of a sloppy one. Closing, higher low, higher high, closing over the trap and over the trend indicator. Not a new all-time high. SMH did put a new all-time high, but XLK, not so much. FNGU did put in a new 2-year high right there. So, got the big boys getting a lot of money getting pumped into the big boys right now. So there's that. All right, let's take a look at our technicals. T2122 just stayed in the chop zone almost all day right here at the midpoint. Nothing really bullish, nothing really bearish. Nice move up in the SPY yesterday. T2123. Just more chop, red, green, red, green, red, green, and back to VWAP, green, red, right there. On the 3-bar chart. 3-bar chart, trend indicator is red. We got price consolidation right underneath the trend indicator here on the 3-bar. Still red, no space between price action and the red trend indicator. So looking more like a higher low right here. We'll see what happens. FNGU started out green, gap from the gate, and just bull flag for the rest of the day, all the way up, grinding up. Started out green, ended green. All right, let's take a look at the US dollar index. Okay, so here's yesterday's candle. You can see we spent some time testing the bottom of that rubber band candle. Looks like we're now in for another bull flag. Okay, here's the July low. It's the October high. This is the November. Failure to make a new high. So we came tumbling down into a downtrend. Here's price action challenging the downtrend line. Created a nice 9-day, 10-day bull flag there, breakout. About a 2-week, 2.5-week bull flag here right underneath the flat 200. And now we've got a rubber band candle up here. So we'll see if the rubber band candle is going to pull price back to the flat 200. Or is it just going to bull flag over here to the right and then break out again? So dollar getting stronger right there. So we're printing money and yet the dollar's getting stronger. But then again, we compare ourselves to the other currencies around the world. So obviously they're getting weaker if our dollar is getting stronger. So there's US dollar in an uptrend. And I think it's going to come down soon. I don't know when, but I think it's due to come down soon. I don't know how they can keep this going, but it's a possibility. We'll see what happens. Earnings. Disney reported last night. I guess they had some pretty good earnings. So start off with earnings today. S&P Global. We've got 145 billion. Philip Morris. Little tobacco, nicotine, cigarettes, vape juice, whatever it is. 141 billion. ConocoPhillips, 133 billion. All three of those at the open or before the open. Unilever, looks like that's probably a foreign country. That's probably headquartered in a foreign country, so looks like they're not going to report. They don't know when they're going to report. AstraZeneca, 103 billion. They're going to report this morning. Duke Energy, Intercontinental Exchange, Thomas Reuters, and that's about it. Nothing really notable here that's going to really rock the market. Nothing probably best in class here. Just mainly just nothing that's really going to just move the markets a whole lot. So Friday, what do we got? PepsiCo, 235 billion. They're going to report in the morning. Enbridge, 73 billion. They're going to report in the morning. Southern Copper, Honda Motor, and POSCO, probably all headquartered in a foreign country and are not subject to probably NASDAQ guidelines right there. But they're due to report sometime today. Friday. So we'll see what happens there. So that's it. A real light week for earnings, okay? And on the economic calendar, Mr. Powell spoke last weekend, all right? And we've had some Fed speakers speak, but all in all, market doesn't react to them. They pretty much only react to Mr. Powell. He's pretty much said that the majority of the FOMC members are all on board with the same thing. So we had consumer credit come out at 3 yesterday. Today we got jobless claims at 8:30, wholesale inventories at 10, a natural gas report at 10:30, and a Fed balance sheet at 4:30. And a rig count on Friday. That's it. Nothing really market moving other than the US dollar today. Okay, so dollar's going to move us in and out, I guess. So we'll see what happens there. So I will take questions in the room if we're still connected. I hope we're still connected. Can you guys see and hear me? And if not, I will render my video. Yeah, I just saw it. I got disconnected for a second there. So I'm going to refresh and render my video and put your questions in there. And I'll take care of questions.